Good afternoon, you're watching CBJ News. It's 4:15, I'm Kelly Burnett Thomas. Coming up on this afternoon's programme, we take a look at the new cocktail bar making its grand entrance to Nottingham city centre and the vending machine for the homeless that's gaining recognition around the world. But first, it's one of the oldest gymnastics clubs in Nottingham and has coached some of the biggest local names in sport, such as the Paralympian Richard Whitehead. The Daco Flying Angels were due to make a television appearance next month, but that's been jeopardised after their trailer with thousands of pounds worth of equipment was stolen. Our reporter Lydia Favell joins us now from the CBJ newsroom. What's been happening over the past few days?
Yes, Kelly, this is such a huge blow for one of Nottingham's most successful gymnastics clubs. The Daco Flying Angels, his trailer was taken from its parking spot at Kingsbridge Avenue in Mapley at around 7 o'clock Tuesday evening. As you can see, this van is very distinctive and it contains a lot of specialist equipment, including a vaulting box, mini trampolines and mats, all amounting to about £8,000. The boys need this equipment to be able to perform and they desperately need it back.
And this comes at a time when the group have so many fantastic opportunities to perform.
Oh, absolutely. As you said before, they have a TV performance coming up soon on Blue Peter, all in aid of sport relief. That is hanging in the balance at the moment should they get their stuff back. The boys who train at the Oliver Hine Club in Sneinton are worried that their displays won't be able to go ahead as normal for now. They have 40 performances booked in this year.
This club is so well known in the area. How much support have they received after what's happened?
Oh, so much support. They've had so much support from all their fans, really, across the city centre. They have just set up a Just Giving page with a target of £1,000 to try and raise as much money as they can for temporary equipment, and that's already raised £650.
Well, let's hope they get back on their feet soon. So what should people do if they do see the trailer?
Well, anyone with any information regarding this incident should call Notts Police on 101, quoting the incident number 111 from February the 7th.
Thanks, Lydia. Next, Nottinghamshire Police are looking for a man in connection with an assault in the city centre. The man was filmed on CCTV leaving the Pom Pom nightclub in the early hours of the Sunday morning, but the assault took place on North Sherwood Street. He's around 6'1" and in his early 20s. Anyone with information should call Nottinghamshire Police on 101. A vending machine for the homeless is proving popular in Nottingham. Action for Hunger is the first of its kind around the world and gives the homeless the opportunity to get essential everyday supplies such as toiletries and food. 100 cards have been given out across the city to homeless people.
We've been amazed by the people who are coming to use the machine. Some things you could predict being very popular, such as pasties. We've had a lot of pasties in there and people cannot get enough of pasties. But obviously also the water and the hand warmers over the winter have been particularly popular, as indeed have the hats.
True. There's been a steep rise in the number of scarlet fever cases reported in Nottinghamshire. Public Health England say that 44 cases were recorded last week for both the city and county. The figure is 3 times the number of cases reported in the same period last year. Officials say that the illness mainly affects children. Derby City Council is hoping that a new video will warn young people about the dangers of sending inappropriate images on their mobile phones. The film was made by the University of Derby Student Union and shows some of the outcomes sexting can lead to. According to the authority, more than 4,000 cases of sexting in England and Wales have been reported since 2013. 3 15-year-old schoolboys have been threatened at knife point and have had their phones stolen in the Top Valley area of Nottingham. They were kicked and punched by a group of 6 youths on Wednesday evening. Nottinghamshire Police are appealing for witnesses. Now, flaming cocktails are coming to Notts as the Alchemist prepares for its opening night tomorrow. This will be the 10th of its kind in the country. Customers can expect a dark and mysterious vibe after an investment of over £1.5 million. The building's been empty since April 2016 after a Brazilian restaurant closed down. On to the sport, and the Winter Olympics have officially begun. With a look at that, as well as this weekend's football and ice hockey action, Kelly Bowen reports from the National Ice Centre in Nottingham.
Welcome to the National Eye Centre. Here is the training ground for many GB athletes who have taken to the stage in Pyeongchang, South Korea for the Winter Olympics 2018. All kicked off today with the opening ceremony, which saw over 1,200 drones light up the sky, including to form the formation of the Olympic rings. Now here in the East Midlands, we have loads of local talent to look out for, including figure skaters Nick Buckland and Penny Coombs, who train right here and are going for gold in following in the footsteps of Nottingham legends Torvill and Dean. Now also the short speed track skating team are based right here as well, including local favourite Josh Cheetham, who will skate alongside Elise Christie, who is a GB medal contender. Football now, and manager Aitor Karanta for Nottingham Forest hopes that Forest need to win games. They play Hull tomorrow in the Championship.
We need to work as soon as possible. I know that sometimes it's better to win the game, to forget how nice the game was. And now we are in that point that we need to win games, to show that we are improving in the training ground, that we are improving as a team in the pitch, and to add points on the table, because with the points your confidence levels are going to increase.
Derby County face Norwich tomorrow to try and retain their automatic promotion place in the Championship, whilst Leicester have an absolutely massive game tomorrow against table toppers Man City. It's a late kick-off in the Premier League at the Etihad. Notts County are trying to remain in contention for League One promotion whilst they face Burnett away tomorrow, and Mansfield, who are just 1 point behind Notts County, make a trip to Swindon. In ice hockey, who also train here, Panthers are looking to focus on the Challenge Cup after their loss at the weekend. They play Sheffield Steelers to a sold-out crowd. And that's your sport.
Weather now, and with details of a warning for more snow and ice, Chloe Bicknell has been out and about at Nottinghamshire's Arboretum.
Good afternoon, I'm in the Arboretum in Nottingham, where it's very chilly indeed. It's been a clear day across the East Midlands with sunny intervals and a cold northwesterly wind. Top temperatures 4 degrees Celsius. The cold will continue into this evening, allowing a cold frost to develop. Tonight will remain dry and temperatures will drop to -4 degrees Celsius. After a bright morning, tomorrow will be wet and rainy with heavy showers in the afternoon, so don't forget to pack your brolly. Yellow weather warnings have been issued for Sunday for snow and ice, so do take care whilst travelling. As for next week, Monday and Tuesday, it's also expected to be snow. Have a great weekend.
Thanks, Chloe. And finally, if you're out in the city centre this weekend, make sure to visit the Old Market Square. Purple, white and green lights have been shining across the council building to mark 100 years since women were given the right to vote. And that's the news, sports and weather this Friday evening. Don't forget, you can keep up to date with these stories and more via our Facebook page and CBJ Spotlight. From all of us on today's team, have a good weekend.